ever stumbled upon a business and it just takes like a totally unexpected turn.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're dealing with today. This whole story of CT Hemp Shop LLC.
Oh, okay.
We're going through their website.
All right.
It's a fascinating story.
Yeah.
So it's like, picture this. A little shop in Branford, Connecticut.
Okay.
And they're all about, hemp products, the whole bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then, and this is where it gets kind of crazy, they do a complete 180.
Really?
We're talking going from selling, locally sourced hemp products to developing like this huge suite of AI tools. And we're talking specifically for the cannabis industry.
Wow. So they really pivoted their entire business model, it sounds like.
Completely.
Huh.
Yeah. And it really makes you think, like, what happened there?
Yeah.
What made them make that switch? And that's what we're going to dive into today.
Yeah, it's a great example of how, adapting to changes in the market and seeing where things are going, it can be a real game changer for businesses, especially in a field like cannabis, which is constantly evolving.
Exactly. So to set the stage, let's rewind a bit. Go back to the early days of CT Hemp Show Shop. Their website, it really hammers home this CT Hemp Shop promise of quality assurance. And when you read it, you can tell they were really big on transparency, sourcing their hemp locally, rigorous testing of all their products.
Yeah, building that trust from the get-go.
Exactly. They even teamed up with, get this, the Branford River Resort and Spa.
Oh, wow.
Offering hemp-infused relaxation treatments.
That's smart.
Talk about a unique selling proposition.
Yeah, they were really tapped into that local market, focusing on quality, those customer relationships,
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like they had a solid thing going.
Yeah.
But then, sometimes those external factors, they come into play.
They sure do. This is where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
Remember that curveball I mentioned?
Right.
Well, Connecticut's legal landscape kind of went topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
Effective October 1st, 2024.
Okay.
Which had a huge impact on businesses like CT Hempy Sharper.
Yeah, makes sense.
And we're not talking about some, minor regulation tweak.
Right.
This was major.
Big change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forced them to completely rethink how they were doing business.
Wow. So what do they do?
Well, instead of just,
Right.
adjusting to the new regulations or whatever,
Yeah.
they did a full 180.
Really?
We're talking complete business model shift.
Wow.
They decided to stop selling hemp products completely.
Wow.
And they transitioned into a totally new venture called AI Web Tools, LLC.
So they went all in on AI.
All in.
Wow.
Like they saw this wave coming, the AI wave.
Right.
And instead of trying to swim against it,
Yeah.
they hopped on a surfboard
That's right.
and decided to ride it.
That's the way to do it.
And let me tell you, they are riding it.
Yeah.
Their new venture, AIWebTools.ai, it's got this platform,
Okay.
over 100 AI tools,
Wow.
all designed for 100 parts of the cannabis industry.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, we're not just talking your run-of-the-mill AI here.
Right.
This is specialized stuff,
Okay. Right.
Cannabis GPT and Hemp GPT.
Wow.
So we're talking AI that is laser-focused on cannabis.
Yeah.
What can these tools actually do?
So let's say you're a cultivator.
Right.
You want to develop a strain.
Right.
With very specific THC and CBD levels, right?
Okay.
Cannabis GPT can look at genetic data, predict outcomes based on different factors,
Okay.
and even offer suggestions for optimizing the entire breeding process.
So it's like having a digital cannabis expert on call 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
helping cultivators make smart decisions based on data,
Yes.
not just a hunch.
Exactly.
But they didn't stop there.
Okay.
What about this state rep bot I
Oh.
keep hearing about?
That one's interesting.
What is that?
It's another example of how AI web tools,
Mm.
AI, is really pushing the boundaries here.
Oh,
This tool,
right.
and this is where it gets really wild.
Okay.
It's designed
Yeah.
to potentially replace traditional state representatives.
Hold on. Replace them?
Mm-hmm.
Like AI politicians?
That's the idea.
Whoa.
Now, whether that actually happens, that's a whole other discussion.
Right.
But the fact that they've developed an AI capable of even navigating that world,
Right.
the complexities of policy and representation,
Yeah.
that says a lot about this company.
It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. Makes
Yeah.
you wonder what the future holds.
Right.
They've got tools for every aspect of this industry.
It seems like it.
Cultivators, researchers,
Yeah.
even veterinarians.
Oh, wow.
Veterinarian GPT.
Interesting.
Which I think really highlights that they're thinking way beyond just the obvious,
Yeah.
like the immediate applications of AI in cannabis.
Right.
They're looking at the bigger picture
Broad application.
across all these different fields.
Yeah, that's smart.
I mean, they even have survivalist GPT,
Really?
book writer GPT,
Wow.
even talk to the gods GPT.
Talk to the gods, GP.
Yeah, it's like they're not just selling AI tools.
Yeah.
They're selling the potential of AI
the idea of it.
in a way that's
Okay.
intriguing and kind of playful.
Yeah, I like that.
But with all this crazy high-tech stuff,
Right.
there's this one part of their story I find really commendable.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
It's their commitment to education.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Connecticut University.
Connecticut University.
Yeah. It's like they're saying, we're not just here to, shake things up with AI.
Right.
We're here to empower people.
I like that.
Tell me more about this platform.
So Connecticut University.
Yeah?
It's an online platform.
Okay.
They offer free downloadable courses. Free
Huh?
on the hemp industry.
Wow. That's almost unheard of these days.
Right.
Free specialized knowledge.
It's a valuable resource.
What kind of stuff are they teaching?
They cover it all.
Okay.
History of hemp,
Okay.
industry regulations,
Mm-hmm.
licensing,
Right.
best practices for production, manufacturing.
Wow. So it's not just like surface level stuff.
No, they go in depth.
This is real information that can help people build a career
Exactly.
in the cannabis industry. It's like they've created this pipeline of knowledge supporting the very people who will be most impacted by all these advancements in AI.
That's huge.
It is.
That's responsible innovation right there.
Right.
Making sure that these advancements are accessible
Yeah.
to everyone.
Not just a select few.
Exactly.
It's easy to get caught up in all the wow factor of AI.
Okay.
And believe me, there's a lot of wow here.
For sure.
But what I keep coming back to with CTHMP Shop
Yeah.
is their dedication to education.
Mm-hmm.
They could have just focused on
Right.
developing those AI tools,
Yeah, just the tech.
but they went and created Connecticut University right alongside it.
It's impressive.
It really is.
Shows real foresight.
Like they're saying, the future's here.
Yeah.
But we're bringing everyone along with us.
Exactly. Not leaving anyone behind.
It really makes you think, though,
Yeah.
if one local hemp shop
Right.
can make this kind of radical shift,
Yeah.
what other industries are, ripe for this?
It's $1 million question.
Right.
No one has a crystal ball to predict the future.
Sure.
But this whole story,
Yeah.
it's a case study.
It is.
And adaptability, forward thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and the importance of,
Yeah,
giving people the knowledge they need to thrive.
absolutely.
Yeah.
For our listeners who are now totally fascinated by this
I hope so.
and want to learn more,
Yeah.
the CTHMP Shop LLC website is the place to go.
They've
They've got tons of info.
Yeah, go down that rabbit hole.
News articles, partnership details, even a whole section on hempwood textiles.
Hempwood Textiles. That's a new one.
Right. Who knew?
I got to check that out.
So it's really amazing
Yeah.
how one business can completely transform.
Hmm.
And it reminds us
What's that?
that, change is going to happen.
It is. That's the only constant, right?
But it's how we decide to adapt and, innovate
Yeah.
that really shapes our future.
Well said.
They went from a local hemp shop and pioneers in the AI world.
Totally.
And along the way, they reminded us how important it is to educate, build community,
Mhm.
and to,
Yeah.
embrace the unknown.
That's the key right there.
It is. And you know what?
What's that?
It's inspiring to see a business like this
Mhm.
that's not just about, making a profit,
Right.
but also about empowering people.
Making a difference.
Yeah. And for anyone listening,
Yeah.
whether you're into cannabis or honestly any other field,
Hmm.
remember that sometimes
Yeah.
the most unexpected journeys
They really do.
lead to the most amazing destinations.
That's the beauty of it. You never know what's around the corner.
Exactly. Keep that in mind
Good advice.
as you navigate your own path.
Absolutely. The future is full of possibilities.
It really is. Thanks for diving in with us today.
Always a pleasure.